Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable, the examiner and my supervisor, Dr. Aris Munandar M.Hum. I am Nariza Ayu Pasja, an American study student from the Intercultural Department UGM. My student number is 510405. Thank you very much for this opportunity so I can present my thesis entitled American Online News Media Framing of Prabowo's Candidacy in the 2024 Indonesian Presidential Election. American media plays a significant role in covering democratic processes worldwide. In the 2024 Indonesian presidential election, among the three candidates, American media consistently focused on Prabowo Subianto, framing his candidacy with critical narratives. This led me to examine this phenomenon through two research questions. First one, how do American online news media frame Prabowo's candidacy in the 2024 Indonesian presidential election? And second, what are the reasons behind this framing? Using a descriptive qualitative method, this research applies a transnational American studies perspective and enhanced framing theory. I analyzed 19 articles from New York Times, Washington Post, and CNN. Data collection involves selecting relevant news articles and coding them thematically. Analysis followed enhanced framing model, examining first problem definition and causal interpretation for answering research question 1, and model evaluation and treatment recommendation for answering research question 2. Based on the results on the U.S. media framing of Prabowo, it can be categorized into two main points: the emphasis on Prabowo's identity and the threat of Prabowo's candidacy. First, Prabowo's identity is emphasized by his controversial past, including allegations of human rights violations, his relationship with Suharto, and the pragmatic U.S. response. Then, the three media also emphasize Prabowo's identity with his image transformation, which includes Prabowo's past and present image, as well as the role of Jokowi and social media in the successions of his image transformation. Secondly, they frame Prabowo's candidacy as a threat that could potentially weaken democracy and revive political dynasty in Indonesia. This spotlight can potentially influence audience perception of his credibility and electability. Furthermore, this framing is driven by American society value, media bias, and liberal ideology of media, emphasizing democracy and human rights values. As for profit entities, these media's outlets align their narratives with audience expectations. Prabowo's controversial past is framed critically, supported by expert opinions reflecting both American values and media ideology. To conclude, this research highlights the role of American media in shaping global discourse, particularly in promoting democracy and human rights. The three media outlets critically frame Prabowo, emphasizing past controversies and democratic concerns, aligning with their liberal stance. However, by the time this study was completed, Prabowo and Gibran had been elected president and vice president of Indonesia in 2024, indicating that U.S. media narratives had little impact on Indonesian voters. Further research could explore diverse media perspectives and their influence on voters' perceptions. I hope this research offers insight into the media's role in shaping public opinion and its ideological influence on political reporting. Lastly, thank you to my supervisor for guiding and helping me finish this research. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.